me again, Barry Levinson. These rules have been in place for an awfully long time. And quite frankly, it's a little suspicious that right before an election year, you're deciding to clamp down on what we as citizens can do. There's about maybe a dozen, maybe 2 dozen people tonight that under your new rules could be thrown out of this place for polite clapping after a speaker disrupting nothing, but you want to control that. That sounds like somebody who's somewhat of a control freak. I think of another word, but you want to control polite clapping. You want to do away with Mr. Embriano's camera. You want to put him in the back. Why? He's bothering nobody. He's blocking nobody. Is he? Nobody's blocked, not even in the front row. Why do you want to put him back there? It's all political. And it is a violation of our First Amendment rights. And none of you should be voting for this. It really is disgusting. You really are a bunch of arrogant people that think you can do things like that. You just don't like the fact that there's some people like myself and Mr. Embriano that use this opportunity to tell it like it is. So you're fighting back dirty, because that's the only way you people know how to fight back. Dirty. Not with the facts, not caring about the people. Clapping is a problem. Really. You cut back, I think I read somewhere that on the public items, the big issues, where you normally would have 5 minutes, which is not adequate. If it's a serious, complicated issues, to speak on it 5 minutes is not enough. You're cutting it back to 3. But let me tell you, a lot of people here don't realize that before basically Mayor Chafee became mayor, there were very rarely public presentations. Once in a blue moon. But most of the times it was like tonight. But since Councilman Chafee was mayor, it seems like almost every time there's 3, 4, 5, taking an hour sometimes or more. And then when the public comments come, and if there's more than 15 people or 10 people, it's going to take more than 30 minutes. Right away, people like Ms. Fitzgerald come up and say, ooh, 30 minutes, we can't waste the public, we got business to do. Well, you just wasted an hour because most of those presentations, although deserving of the people, nothing against some of the people that get the awards, but they shouldn't be done here. They should be done at a different time and place, or at the end of the meeting, not the beginning of the meeting. And then who do you go against? You go against the people. You represent us, and yet every one of your actions shows just the opposite. Shame on you.
Thank you. Next speaker.